Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to World Cup predictions. England are out.
I know. But we gave them a really good game, to be honest. There's no disgrace in that. France are a really good team, so disappointing, but it is what it is.
I know. I don't want it to be my loss of interest in this tournament because we're down to the final four. It should be exciting. We've got a wild card team in here, the first representatives from Africa. Let's hope it's good fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Before we get into the predictions themselves, guys, we must say this is the Prediction League standings. Not many people got many points over the quarterfinals, so if you did, fair play to you. There were some really wacky predictions in there, and obviously there's some unpredictable results in there as well. We must also say to you, this video is being brought to you by OneFootball. Now, if you haven't already downloaded OneFootball, the link is down in the description. Honestly, it's certainly worth doing, seeing as the World Cup is nearly over. If you download it, you can keep up to date with the final games of the World Cup and the Premier League, Championship and all the top leagues as they return over December. So do download the link down below for live tickers, match reports, head-to-head records, all the kind of stuff you want, all in one app. The link is down in the description. Let's get on to this, Sophie. Let's start with the first game, Croatia versus Argentina. What's your sort of first thoughts on that?
So what I think Croatia will try and do is play it out as a draw, same through extra time and get to penalties, because they are the absolute masters of penalties. And if that does pan out, I think Croatia are through. I do think Argentina are going to be really, really tough opposition. Obviously, when you've got Messi in the side, there's always going to be that moment of magic. And I think he has turned up this tournament. A lot of people say he doesn't do it international level, but he's doing it right now. I'm going to have to back Croatia, though. I'm going to say it's going to be a draw. I'm going to say 1-1, same through extra time, Croatia on penalties.
There you go. Croatia.
So I think their game plan's going to play out.
Croatia on penalties after a 1-1 draw. Well, first thoughts on this game is they both deserve to be here. They've both been amazing. Croatia haven't lost a game yet, and Argentina have been brilliant since the Saudi Arabia defeat. Now, Argentina at the start of this tournament were my favourites. Do you remember? I backed Argentina.
You did, yeah.
But I'm not sure if I'm going to go for them here, and I'll tell you for why. Obviously, I agree with what you said about Croatia. They are so dogged that they are the masters if it goes to extra time and penalties. But can you keep doing that? If they were to keep doing that, surely they're going to be absolutely shattered by the final. They'll have played so many minutes in this World Cup. It'll be unbelievable. We've got a possibility here that Croatia-France could be the final all over again.
Yeah.
You know, if Croatia and France win those games, we'll obviously wait and see if that's what we both predict. But I really don't know. I think you look at the bookies and the outside perspective, you'd say Argentina slight favourites with the star power of Messi. But I'd say in this situation, in this environment, I'm leaning towards Croatia because obviously they did it at the last World Cup. They're so dogged in knockout football. You know, when it gets to the winner takes all in the knockout stages, they are very good at hanging on in there. You know, they've knocked out high profile teams. This is really tricky. Really, really tricky. Do you know what? I wrote down my prediction before you said anything. We haven't spoken about anything before this. I've gone for a 1-1 draw, Croatia on penalties as well. Exactly the same. That is mental. Honestly, it's weird for me to say that because before this tournament, I've backed Argentina.
Yeah,
and obviously,
I was tempted to
if Argentina win the tournament, that's my prediction right. But here, I'm feeling more like I should go for Croatia.
Yeah.
I think Croatia are going to win this, Soph. I'm going to agree with you. 1-1, Croatia on penalties.
Yeah.
Get your predictions down below for that one. Only one other game, and that is the other semi-final, France versus Morocco. Now, this is an interesting one because you have got a favourite, but I love these kind of matchups where you could say it's David versus Goliath, but David's been knocking out quite a few Goliaths this time because Morocco are into the semi-finals after knocking out Portugal, Spain. They topped their group with Croatia and Belgium. You know, if we're going to give Croatia credit, remember, Morocco topped that group that Croatia were in. So this is really tricky. France, there's two sides of this for me. France, I will admit, have got superstars. Mbappe, Giroud. They've got brilliant players.
The amount of injuries they've had as well.
Honestly, they have got great players at the back. Griezmann, honestly.
What a ball in that was.
He's not been spoken about enough.
No,
people were talking about we need to man-mark Mbappe for England. Griezmann was honestly unbelievable. But that's the quality they've got. You know, if everyone's going to man-mark Mbappe, that frees up Griezmann, Giroud. So they've got so much quality there. The other viewpoint I have on France is I don't think they've actually been at their best yet. So they could either maybe not play so good again and win, not play so good again and lose, or I feel like they've got the ability to go up a few gears and we could see slaughter here for Morocco. I mean, if Morocco are shattered from playing some hard-fought games and France really go at it for this one, this could be slaughter. I don't know though. Morocco's defence has been fantastic. If they can try and keep Mbappe and Griezmann quiet, I know it's a tall order, they might be alright. This is a really hard one to call. I am really annoyed at the French, not just for beating us, because fair enough if you beat England, that's fair enough, but did you see Mbappe laughing when Harry Kane missed that second penalty?
Yeah, I don't agree with that, but in fairness, and I know Jordan Henderson would have been in the zone, but before the game, Mbappe tried to like shake his hand and he completely blanked him. So that's obviously going to get his tail up. So when he didn't agree with the penalty anyway, he went up to the ref. It was a clear pen for me. I don't think there should have been any debate. So he didn't agree with the penalty. But yeah, the cameraman's done him dirty and panned in, and he was really laughing.
Really got to me.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Really, really got to me.
Yeah.
So, I don't... One outcome I'm going to say here is I don't see Morocco slapping France.
No.
That's something that won't happen. Sorry to Morocco, that's not a disrespect. You know, if Morocco win this, they'll win it tight. France could win this tight, or they could win heavy. France have got the capability to do that. I think it's going to be a tight game. We've seen a lot of shootouts already. I think this goes all the way to a shootout. Morocco are going to hang in there. I was tempted to go 0-0, but I'm going to go 1-1, Morocco on penalties.
Oh, okay. Now, do you know, obviously the French are going to be the clear favourites, and they beat us. They have been looking quite good, but I agree, I don't think we've seen them at their best. But there's just something about Morocco at the moment. I mean, to knock out Portugal as well, the way they did, we did predict a 1-0 Morocco win, so fair play to us. But I just feel like they're going to do it again. And that's taking nothing away from France at all. And I'm kind of backing Morocco, not just because France beat us, but just because the way they're doing it. And I actually want to see them get to the final. So I'm going to say they're going to do it, and they're going to snatch it in extra time, 2-1.
I can't believe this. We've gone for the two non-favourites, I suppose, haven't we? And do you know what? With this World Cup, it would not surprise me if Croatia and Morocco is the final. That would be unheard of as well, because they're two sides that have never won it. You've got a possibility of France versus Argentina, which would be like the gladiator battle between two superpowers.
That's the favourites.
And then the two underdogs thinking, let's have a go at this. That is our predictions, guys. Do get your predictions down below. I tell you what, I'd be delighted if Morocco get there. First African team in a semi-final. We've got to say congratulations. Can they get to a final? Well, let's see if our predictions come true. Do make sure to hit that like button. Do make sure to subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Peace out.